Hello, AI Wizard here. Today we are going to use Facebook MCP in order to be able to manage our page. Specifically, we are going to try to use AI to create posts for us on our own page that we own on Facebook. It's a very useful use case for you to automate your workflows, your marketing efforts, or if you have a page that you manage, it will be easier to handle your community using AI on autopilot without manually going to Facebook and doing all the posts and comments. All right, so we're going to use this specific Facebook MCP server. The URL is here and it will be in the video's description. Also, as prerequisite, make sure that you watched our older guide on some additional tools and setup that is required for MCP server. All right, so in this video, I'm just going to explain how to use Facebook MCP server. Let's scroll down a little bit and we'll have the instructions right here. So there are two components here. First, we need to acquire some credentials from Facebook, which we'll do in a minute. And then, as usual, we just need to insert the Facebook MCP server. Now, unfortunately, this server doesn't have an easy way to install it. So we'll have to kind of deal with it manually. By manually, I mean we would have to clone or say download this code on our machine, on our laptop. So first, we're going to click on the code button here. We're going to click on HTTPS here, and we're going to copy this URL, okay? After that, we are simply going to press Command Space and launch terminal by typing terminal and enter. Once we do that, we just type git clone, and then we paste what we copied earlier. So that will be git clone and the URL that you copied earlier. Then we're going to press enter. This will take a moment, and once you are done, we'll need to do some additional setup. So we're going to type cd and then Facebook MCP server like this. So that would be cd Facebook MCP server. Then we're going to press enter. Here, we're going to type something called touch space .env. So touch is basically creating a file, and env is the place where we're going to paste our credentials, all right? So we're going to press enter now. And then we need to open .env file with some sort of text editor. So how we're going to do that? We're going to type open -a text edit .env. So just follow exactly as it says here. Make sure that you type the command correctly, okay? So it's open-a text edit .env. Once we do that, it will open a file called .env that we created just now. So here we'll need to paste something that we can copy from this guide. So we're just going to copy, So we're just going to copy this part. So we can just click on the copy button here. Then we're going to go back to our text edit, paste it here. And now here, pay attention. Your page access token and your page ID is the values that we'll have to replace, okay? So just keep this window open while you are getting those values, okay? So I'm not going to close this. I'm just going to go back to my browser, and now we're going to try to generate those values. As long as you already own a Facebook account, you will be able to go to this URL, developers.facebook.com/apps, to find the apps that you already have. So Facebook apps is something that allows you to interact with Facebook programmatically without directly going to Facebook, all right? Here, I have a bunch of apps that I'll probably hide away. The most important thing for you is to click on Create App. Once you click on Create App, simply go through the steps. It's very simple. There is nothing complicated. Just go through these all steps. I already have a lot of apps created, so I'm not going to create another one. Just go through these steps. It's very simple, nothing complicated there. Once you do that, you can go to this URL. The link will be in the video description, as I said. Here, on the right, you will see exactly the same thing as I have, mostly, except for probably permissions. But just in case, make sure you choose your meta app that you already created. So you can click and choose the app, and then user or page, click on get user access token, right? It will probably ask you to authenticate. I'll hide my screen away, just authenticate with your Facebook account. Once you do that, here in the options selected, find the category called events, group pages, and you can literally select everything. So this is not a big deal. You need a lot of permissions. In my case, I have everything selected that starts with pages, but you might as well select everything. So it's up to you. All right. After that, we're going to click on generate access token. And it will ask you your authentication again. Once you authenticate, we're going to click on the submit button here. And that would give us an ID of your Facebook account, not your Facebook page, your Facebook account, right? So copy that. Then we're going to the same URL, but open it in a new tab. So that would be developers.facebook.com/tools/explorer. Now here you would have in this input box, you would have a bunch of stuff. Just delete everything and paste the user ID that you copied earlier, which means this user ID, all right, /accounts $access_token equals to the access token that you have here. So you can just click on the copy token button here, go back and simply paste it here. As you can see, I have it hidden. Once you do that, click on submit. Once you click on submit, so let me just try to do that, you will get a list of the pages that you own. Here, just find a page that you would like AI to manage for you and copy the entirety of access token. So access token, in my case, that would be this. So copy everything inside the double quotes. You can just double click on this and you'll be able to copy it. So you just copy it. And now this is the time where we'll go back to our text edit and we simply paste it here. So we replace this part and paste the access token that we copied earlier. All right. Then we need our page ID. You can also find it here. You can see there is a page ID that we can simply copy from here. We'll go back to our text edit and make sure to replace this value and just paste it here. Very simple, nothing complicated. Once you do that, save the file by clicking on File and Save, and then you can just exit. Now, I assume you haven't closed your terminal and you still have it running like so. Here, we're going to run a command called pwd. So simply type pwd. Once you do that, you will get a path that we also need to copy. So let's keep that in mind. Let's just keep it open for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to launch our Claude settings as usual. So we're simply going to launch Claude by pressing Command Space, typing Claude. Once we are in our Claude, we're going to click on the left top corner, settings, developer settings, edit configuration, which will point us to the file where we can edit the configuration for Claude MCP. Here, we're going to click open with, and we're going to open with text edit. You can use any text editor as you like. And here, we are simply going to go back to the guide. Here, we're going to copy this part. So make sure to leave 2 brackets at the bottom here. So just copy the Facebook and whatever is between these brackets, including the brackets themselves. So we're simply going to copy this. We're going to go back to our text edit and we're going to paste it here. Make sure to leave 2 brackets at the end here as well. If you have previously followed our guide and you have a bunch of MCP servers installed, also be careful and put a comma after your latest MCP server and then insert that Facebook. Now, as you can see from the guide, here it says path to Facebook server. So what we have in terminal, which is our path here, we need to copy it fully as it is. And we will need to replace that part where it says path to Facebook MCP server. Now, I already kind of tested this MCP server for you guys. Hence, in my case, I have different path, but in your case, it would be something like /users, your username, /Facebook-mcp-server. All right. After that, simply save your file by clicking on the left top button, File, and Save. Exit this file and relaunch your Claude. For that, first, you need to fully quit it from the Mac bar. It might be hidden for you, but you guys know what to do. Just check out our previous guides if you are not clear, or just leave a comment here. All right. Once you quit it, I'm going to press Command Space again, type Claude, and launch it again. And that's it. After that, we can simply ask AI to do something for us. As you can see here, I'm asking, can you create a post saying hi on my Facebook page? And I'm specifying the Facebook page name. All right. Actually, you don't have to do that because we already generated the authentication token specifically for that page, so it won't be able to access other pages. But just in case, I specified the page name, and then it just tells me that it posted for me. So now I can post my posts on Facebook. I can manage my marketing efforts on autopilot. The moment I have some piece of content ready, I can just say AI to post it for me. I can even auto-generate the content with AI and then ask it to post it. I can do whatever you want. And there are much more features that this Facebook MCP server is able to do. You can explore yourself. So if we go back to my Facebook page here, you can see there is a post hi that was posted like a moment ago. So that's basically it. As usual, if you guys are interested in private way of doing AI, if you are not sure about the strategy of AI in your company, if you have any doubts, if you need consulting from us for a professional use case for your company, head on to our YouTube profile here, click on this URL, book a call with us. And that's it. Thank you guys. Bye bye.